2025-06-25, 6:56 a.m. We'll keep it short. Phoenix, Entendre Evanesco the Raconteur, the new Jesus fucking Christ. The hero to your zero. Amen. And I'll tell you at least a neutrally pleasant story about someone in the Concord Caring Cooperative. So this one is pretty funny, given the circumstances of the story, okay? Pay attention. A lady I described in a prior episode that screamed at me and banged on my door. Just a few days before that, she sees me in the elevator and she goes, "Oh, isn't it a shame?" And I didn't know what specifically she was talking about because a lot of terrible stuff happens on a regular basis nowadays, if you haven't noticed. So I was like, "Huh, what are you talking about?" She said, "Oh, hold on, I gotta edit that out. I don't mean to use his real name because I don't have a problem with him. Protect the innocent, all right? Fuck everybody else." So, nameless man, he lives on the floor above me. And for the 15 or so years that I lived there, if I ever saw him in the elevator, he was already in it because I'm going down. Or by chance in the lobby. "Hello, that's, how are you? Good night." Polite elevator talk. So, apparently, she tells me he died. And I was like, "Oh." She said, "Why are you acting surprised?" And I was like, "Why? What are you talking about?" She's like, "Didn't you find his body?" I was like, "What?" She said, "They said you found his body because you're a friend and you knocked on his door." And I was like, I don't even know that man's name for sure. I probably got it wrong. Because one of my clients told me that wasn't his name. But who's he to know? He probably doesn't. I think I'm right. Anyway, the point is, I don't know that man. I know he lives one floor above me. Because he's in the elevator when I'm going down. And there's only one floor above me. I don't know which is his apartment. And I don't know that man to find his dead body. Why are you telling people this? Who's talking about me? Anyway, alright, so the point is, I was like, "No, I don't know what you're talking about." I was like, "Did they mean a different other person that shares my name in the building?" She said, "No, your apartment." I was like, "What? People are talking about this, me finding a dead body to the specificity by my name and apartment number? I don't know that man." But just 3 days before, let's say, a number like that, he says, "Good morning." I say, "Good morning," than usual. And then he says, "Nice letter." And he's referring to the Marsha Rimler letter, where I told her to go fuck herself and I reported to every agency I could think of because she's a terrorist. And I said, I called her bluff. And he said it was long overdue, so he agreed with me. And this is relevant not only because he lived there, because he was a board member at the time and throughout history. So silently he agreed with me. And I don't have any proof of this because it was just a conversation in the elevator. But that's at least 2 board members that agree with me on the record. So you can imagine why I wouldn't want to say hello or spend any time next to this lady who's telling people in the building that I found a dead body. I'm trying to conduct a business here and make me unapproachable. Everybody thinks I have something to do with this man's death. Oh, what a bitch.